Hello Aquarians, this is a general reading for 2026 for Aquarians, and we're going to start the reading like this. Angels, Masters, thank you for blessing the cards and the reading for Aquarians today. The first card that came out for you was the Hierophant, so I'm thinking and using my intuition, I believe for Aquarians, this will most likely be two young people, possibly somewhere in your family. You are showing and guiding them the way, as opposed to teaching them any in-depth spiritual and religious reasons why you are guiding and feeling you need to guide them at this time. This is January 2026, so it's to come. This is followed by the Three of Wands. There's you looking out, pondering on where you would like to go this year, on holidays, or to a more retreat that's more educational for you. This is the mode you'll be in February. We can see the pink mountains beyond. So this is a romantic, not romantic in the sense as I always say, kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. More of your higher self. So I think I'm going to call upon your higher self here. As I was saying, you can see the ships beyond in the desert, but it's a golden desert. And I see we don't have much pentacles in this reading yet. So I'm going to call upon your higher self. Guides of Aquarians, angels, please show us a message for the astrological sign of Aquarius, their higher self. Please show us a sign or a message for Aquarian's higher self. The soul lesson for Aquarians in this lifetime is brotherhood through love. How ironic, because I can see there's love coming up for you this year, Aquarius. The message on the back is, sometimes you come up against a problem that seems quite insoluble by the mind, or indeed by any material means. On such occasions, surrender to God in true humility. Give yourself into God's hands. Know that where humankind fails, the power of God will never falter. When thoughts are going round and round in your head, practice saying, "Into your hands, O Lord, I give my life. I give my life to God and surrender my problem to her almighty power." And it's a fixed air sign. And air signs can be, I have to be careful what I say here, can be quite, not explosive, but burst into action when quite unexpected by other people. So yours is a fixed air sign though, so you are more thoughtful. And maybe you're taking the thoughts upon yourself too much up in your head. So that's just a general card for, I'm tying it in with this. When you're feeling indecisive, remember, brotherhood through love. This is followed by it's as we march now, justice. So if it's any legal matter that's on your mind, you may be indecisive about, you'll be thinking the way this person of justice is thinking. Your higher self, the golden light. Use your sword. Think, weigh up each side of the situation And then for your own state of mind and calmness and peace, use that sword to swiftly cut through being up in your head. Bring things down to earth more, like will be helpful in any situation you're stuck in. So moving on to February, March, April, May, June sees a change because we have the 9 of Cups. And this is someone who's quite satisfied with what's gone through 2025, almost bordering on being smug, and you're just being a slight warning there to, you can see the way this person sat there like, I did well, I know I did well. But Cups are about emotions, and emotions, who can predict emotions, male or female? But you'll be creating balance this year, I'm feeling. That's where you're feeling, hey, I'm in a good place. So Cups, emotions. You've done well to balance your emotions, Aquarius, because last year has been a very up and down year for you. Now, April, May. In May, we see you more focused. All these wands, which are actions you're going to be taken, you're going to take. Eights are about healing. So there's a house in the distance. You may be considering a move in May time. And that's what you've been working towards in 2025, I'm feeling. But now you've got your actions lined up. You know exactly what you want this year in 2026. And the card that came out for you, I shuffled and blessed the cards and asked the masters, the ascended masters and archangels to give me a card that represents your actions this year. And I believe this came out for you in the Aquarius December reading. Believe and succeed. These are the love cards. So love is prominent for you this year, Aquarius. Believe and succeed. They're the love cards. This is followed by the King of Cups. We see this King of Cups, quite resolute, as I always say, eye on the prize. He's looking forward and ready for anything. And he's holding a golden cup and a golden scepter. And blue represents, it can be protection. He's well protected. He has a golden throne and is in choppy waters. But there's a ship coming in behind. Your ships will be coming in this year, Aquarius. I really feel it's going to be quite a year of taking actions and succeeding. You know exactly what you want and you're going to go for it. This was a card before. That was May. This is June 26. You're feeling in the mode, again, we've got Cups. Your emotions are now in control by June. There's a slippery eel in the corner there, so maybe a little niggling thought is going through your mind. Am I making the right decision? Yes, you are, as you will see. By July, August and September are quite going to prove to be your best months this year. What we have with the July card is the Four of Wands. Wands again, actions. So this is your second actions card. We see a couple celebrating there, a house in the distance, celebrating a wedding, some anniversary of some kind, and you're not alone. You're you're holding bouquets up in the air along with a partner, a male. There's a male and female here. So this presents, and a family are gathering there behind. What came out for this in the Super Attractor cards was the force of faith. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. And you see by the colours on this card, a booklet doesn't come with this, so you go by the colours and the message on the card, and it's red, which is creating this force of faith. You're going to have faith this year. So believe, trust, have faith is the message for you from your masters. Indigo blue represents you'll be using, if you can get yourself a lapis lazuli and hold it in your hand if you can. That's the indigo blue in your third eye and above to your crown, where you can bring into reality, you can manifest what you want. And that's very similar to this card, Aquarius. You see the red and the blue. Look, this boat is shooting forward, following the divine light, which is faith. And look what's above these colours, the same colours. Faith. Surrender your desires to the universe and a mighty force of faith can set in. Mark my words. Where did my lapis lazuli go? Anyway, it's a very strong crystal, so I'm not worried about that. It's safe on the floor there. So in July and August, by August, you've got some amazing cards come out here, Aquarius. The Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles sat in abundance. Fruits and the blue mountains beyond for protection. And also these mountains can represent challenges for you that are upcoming, but they're quite low down behind you. You're quite sat there prominently in the foreground holding that huge pentacle, and pentacle represents money, finance and investments. So you're thinking what to create. You see the red dress she's wearing that was red in those cards we pulled for you earlier. Sat on your throne, and the throne represents how you're feeling. I know this is a Pentacles money card, but with all this abundance around you, the red roses represents love. You've got the goat there of Capricorn, so there may be a Capricorn coming into your life in August. Why I say this is because the next card is lovers, the lovers, two lovers. Gold above, so quite likely, and I hope you've got gold on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on 7 cards. That's not bad, is it, out of 12. So the pink mountain represents romance, which can be you achieving the desires that you want when you really think about it on your own and you're thinking what I'd really like is, and that's what this pink mountain represents. And you've got the angel coming down from heaven with the golden light there. So I believe, as I said, I believe and hope for you that you are asking the angels and gods, saying, giving faith and trust that good will come. You can ask for that sincerely, in all sincerity. So moving on to, that's the summer. Then autumn time, what came out for you was the Ace of Cups. Again, emotions. Cups, I'll repeat myself, represent emotions. But you're being given some guidance and help and an offer. And as it's a cup, I feel it may be a romantic offer or the beginning of a very solid romantic relationship. The dove's coming down there and the droplets from heaven on the water. And an ace is, you can't get much higher help from heaven, and the water coming down. Emotions are overflowing in September. So I'll just show you the card. That's your card in September, Aquarius. And this is followed by the October. You're now another queen. You are the Queen of Swords. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So swords are about this person she's kindly as well, but she is ready for action with the sword there. She can bring about what you want, and this represents you. So what this card is saying, although you see the puffy white clouds, which are tied in with this offer you're going to receive, white is good. Divine light comes down from heaven to help you. And she's holding her hand out in faith. And there's a cherub on the side. So she has very gentle emotions. And butterfly at the bottom, which represents change, good change for the good of all. So change for you and for the good of everyone around you. So no matter about these, there's very few puffy grey clouds. Grey represents the not so good emotions around the situation. But this air sign is most likely a Gemini whose emotions can, as I said, suddenly rise, which can apply to Aquarians as well. But there's a bird flying above, and a very good card. Very good card. But the wind and the clouds represents air signs. And your reading has been fantastic so far. We're up to, that was November, Queen of Swords. And in December, somebody has to throw a spanner in the works. Brain's working again. You're all tied up again in your head in December because all the planning, and it's Christmas time on the way. You're wondering if you can manage with it all. So you decided to tie it all up in your head and worry about it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Take that blindfold off and make a decision and bring that change about that can remove these swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords. And you believe there's no way forward, but you're wearing an orange colour, and orange represents the sacral chakra. That's just above the base chakra. So it's not deep down in your boots worry. This is a relationship. Concerns about a relationship. Is it going to last? Is it the right one for me? Just enjoy every moment and stop worrying. She's even got orange shoes on and the sand is orange, but there's a castle in the distance. And that's a message to you. That castle's awaiting you. Look at all the red turrets and rising up. You're going to create castles. You're going to create castles in the sky. Don't keep them in your head. Keep them in your hopes, dreams, wishes, plans. And remember, your very first love card was believe and succeed. So I'm going to ask angels, masters, holy ones, cosmos, universe, to guide Aquarians towards their hopes, plans, dreams, wishes, that they come true this year. Yes. This is a card of vibrancy. The sign looks like it's either Capricorn or Taurus. So quite possibly Queen of Wands again. Wands. Queen. This is your third Queen card. Wearing a golden cloak and a white shawl. Holding a sunflower, so you're going to be happy with this liaison. Relationship. It's a card of vibrancy, and there's a little bit of mysticism going on around you, because in the distance there's 3 golden pyramids. 3 is Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So this relationship is blessed. If it's a relationship, if that's what you truly want, whatever it is you're hoping, wishing, praying for, and trusting in the gods that be to bring it about for you, manifest in other words. It's an energetic card. It represents someone who's lively, strong, brave, enthusiastic, fun, independent, confident, optimistic, outgoing, assertive, sexy, chaotic, enthusiastic, and that's for you. Can be a bit forgetful, it says. I know some Aquarians and they can be a bit forgetful, but mostly they're really nice people. So the Wands has 3 sprouting ideas in your head that you want to bring to fruition. And the way she's holding this 3 of Wands is she's got a strong hold there and you're determined to be happy this year, and I really believe it's going to come about for you, Aquarius. I really do. This is your year. It's supposed to be Capricorn's year, but you've got 2 lions there. I'm sure Capricorns don't want to hold everything to themselves. I'll just show you that card there. And one final thing, I'm going to ask the cosmos, the universe, the archangels, the ascended masters and holy ones. Please show us a shamanic message, a shamanic spirit guide message for Aquarius for this year that will sum up this reading and make things clear. As an opalescence crystal, hope this brings this about for Aquarius. Please show us a card to sum up this reading for Aquarius. Cheetah. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, move quickly to achieve your goal. There's the card, there's the message. That's the end of your reading for 2026. It's a wonderful reading. I'm really pleased what came out in the cards for you, Aquarius. And so until we speak again, I wish you love, peace, joy, happiness. May your dreams come true. And most importantly, love. Bye for now.